My audio quality is still shit this episode, but it gets better the next episode. Just hang in there.
So, are you guys trying to advance towards the others?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, this is how I want to do this. Everybody give me a dexterity check as you advance forward.
Alright. Actually, am I big enough to give them cover as I run forward?
You're big enough to give Hecky cover anyways.
Yeah.
Okay.
So does that mean I get advantage? Or something? What does that do?
So, half cover would be +2 to dex saves. 3/4 cover is +5 to dex saves.
Oh.
I'll say Oriana gets half cover and Hecky gets 3/4 cover.
I rolled a 22
Nice.
with that extra cover.
I rolled a whopping 12.
Okay.
I got a 19.
As you run ahead, you advance up about 100 feet, and because of the cover and the dexterousness, Hecky and Oriana don't take another attack. Chrome, you will take an attack, see if it hits. That does not hit. So you do hear another bolt whistle past you. You manage to get to cover within 300 feet now.
Alright.
Can we make another perception check to see if we can see, I don't know, like where specifically they are or what they are?
Yeah. Go ahead and give me another perception check.
Nat 20.
Nice.
6. They're small.
With that, you catch a glimpse of them changing, cover from one tree to another, and you see it's 3 human-looking members holding crossbows.
Human looking as in human or humanoid looking?
I mean, they look human from this distance. It's too far away to tell if they have, pointy ears or anything, but they're human-sized and human-colored and human-shaped.
Are they probably contestants?
Oh yeah, can we tell if they're inhabitants of the land?
Since you got a nat 20, I'll say that you do recognize them from the banquet, even from this distance. That they were.
Did they have some sort of heraldry or something?
They didn't have heraldry, but they are dressed similar to each other.
Mm-hmm.
And you remember seeing them at a table, just the 3 of them. So go ahead and give me another dex save if you want to move up more.
Alright. Next advance.
Eek.
Hmm.
That's a 6 if I'm still have half cover.
I rolled a nat 20.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
I have 11.
Alright, so Chrome manages to bolt ahead quickly enough that he's not fired upon again. It's a little bit difficult for Oriana to keep up, though. She's going to take an attack, which was a 18 to hit.
That hits.
Alright, so you will take 4 more piercing damage as another bolt scrapes across your shoulder, leaving a fairly deep gash. Now you're within 200 feet.
Advance!
Alright. Another dex saves.
Nat 1.
Oh.
Jesus!
11!
No!
24.
Okay, so Chrome and Hecky managed to bolt through without getting bolts bolted at them. But Oriana is going to have another attack made against her. That's not going to hit, though. It's 8 plus.
Unless it's a +7.
Alright, you're within 100 feet now.
Okay, I can cast stuff. I would like to cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay, they are currently taking cover behind trees. Oriana, go ahead and give me your Eldritch Blast.
I would like to change it to Chill Touch. It's still ranged. It's just a D8 instead of a D10.
Okay.
7 plus 6.
Okay, 7 plus 6, 13. And they have, with the +2 from cover, they have an AC of 13. So, yeah, you hit.
Nice.
You hit one of them.
So 1d8 is 3, and it can't regain hit points until the start of your next turn. So not yours, mine.
Alright.
Can I also cast a spell?
Yeah, if you're within range.
I am. I'd like to do Firebolt.
Okay.
In a forest?
Yes, absolutely.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
My plan, I thought they were on the docks. I was going to burn the docks. Okay.
You gotta have a little bit more future thinking.
It's a nat 1.
A brush fire.
In the out-of-breath adrenaline rush from racing through these woods towards them, you just slightly misperform the cantation and somatic components, and you end up burning your hand for 1 damage. Go ahead and give me one more dex save as you close this gap, this last 100 feet. And you don't have to close the entire gap. Like, the two of you could stay 60 or 30 feet away or whatever.
Yeah.
Do I still have half coverage?
If you're moving with Chrome, yeah.
21.
Okay.
16.
19.
Okay, yeah. You all three managed to dart in and out of these trees enough to not give them a clear shot.
I would like to get within 30 feet.
Yeah, I'll say you're all within 30 feet now, and now is when initiative should be rolled.
All right.
9.
Aha!
5.
17.
Ooh.
Okay. Top of the order is the thug who Oriana hit with her chill touch. Okay, so he's going to take another heavy crossbow attack at Chrome as the biggest target, so he's going to do that. So that is definitely not going to hit. It's an 11.
Batted aside with the shield.
That's his turn. Next is Chrome. You're 30 feet away from the nearest ones now.
Are they up in trees?
They're not up in the trees. They're just kind of peeking out from behind trees.
Am I within 30 feet of the one who just shot at me?
Yeah.
I would like to run up to him. As my action, could I try to just yank the crossbow out of his hands?
Yeah. I'll say that'll be
Strength?
like a grapple contest, I guess.
Like a grapple, so like athletics?
Yeah. Athletics to his athletics/acrobatics.
That's a 16 athletics.
Okay. His is, I guess I'll just add his strength since he doesn't have an athletic skill. That's a 1.
I will rip it out of his hands.
Remember how nice these dice were to my monsters for the past few episodes? And now it's just like, hey, how about we roll a 1 every other roll?
And as I rip the crossbow out of his hands, I just kind of like to lean down and look him in the face. Boo.
As you rip this crossbow out of his hands, he, like, trying to resist, is yanked off of his feet and falls prone right in front of you. So you're, like, looking down into his head as he's looking up at you from the ground. Go ahead and make an intimidation check.
Yeah.
In fact, make it with advantage, because you just yanked him to the ground.
That is a 21.
Okay, yeah. He
Nice.
pees a little.
Just a little.
He's dehydrated. He's been hiding behind a tree line most of the day.
So that is Chrome's turn. Next is Thug number 2, who's going to run up to Chrome from a nearby tree and make 2 mace attacks with advantage because of his ally. His ally's not his prone, but he's not incapacitated yet, even though he is pretty afraid. So that is 23 to hit for the first one.
That does hit.
And the second one definitely misses. Okay, so the first one is 5 bludgeoning damage, and the second one misses, so he's just standing there now. After that is Heki.
Okay, so I only see 2 of these guys, or there are 3?
You can see the third one peeking out from a nearby tree. He's not right with the others, but...
But guy number 2 is not in cover.
Right.
Okay, then I'm shooting him with the firebolt.
Okay.
Ooh, 18 plus 5.
That definitely hits.
3. Okay, that's a D10. 5. I would like to get behind cover.
Okay. I'd say, as a gnome especially, it's not too hard. You don't have to find a huge tree.
Perfect. And I'll chill there for the time being.
Alright. Oriana, it's your turn now.
I want to use the help action
For what?
okay. So I don't want to get closer, but Chrome is in the middle of it, right? So I basically want to give him advantage on attacks.
Unless you can explain how, I'm going to say that's...
So the thing I want to do is... Well, help is my action, right?
Yes.
Damn. I was gonna say, I could use thaumaturgy to boom his voice and make him sound all crazy. But that doesn't really help.
This might have a judgment call here, but help is an action, but you have to be doing something in order to help. So I think cantrips might be able to do that, but you couldn't, like, help and cast a fireball. It'd be like casting a fireball as your form of helping or something. So then the fireball doesn't do actual damage, but somehow gives the other person advantage. Does that make sense? Yeah, unless I'm not thinking of something that would make this a really bad idea, I think you could help via thaumaturgy.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, I would like to, make the trimmers around, or I like to make the ground around Chrome, like, start to trimmer while he's, like, standing over this guy, face down, be like, boo, to help his intimidation and give him advantage.
So I'll say that through the ground trimmers of thaumaturgy, you're able to give him advantage on the next attack, as long as he's attacking somebody that is within that area. So that brings us to thug number 3, who's going to lean out and take a shot with his crossbow at Chrome, which does not hit. So that brings us up to thug number 1, who is prone on the ground. And he's going to spend his movement, or half his movement, standing up, and he's going to spend the other half of his movement running away from Chrome. So opportunity attack if you want.
Taking it. Ah, that's a crit fail.
Oh.
You get advantage.
Aha! 16!
Alright, yep, you hit.
Yes.
Right. That is 9 slashing damage.
Damn. Okay.
He leaves his arm.
This poor guy.
Alright, so now it's Chrome's turn. He only got, what's their movement, 30? So he only got 15 feet away from you.
But I still have the other one right on me.
Yeah, you still have number 2 right on you.
So the guy who just ran away doesn't have his crossbow, though, because I took that.
Right.
I'll just go with the axe again. That's not great, though. That's a 10.
Just doesn't quite make it. Okay, so that brings us to the thug standing right next to you. He is going to take his 2 mace attacks at you again, but without advantage this time. First one, it does not hit. Second one is a nat 20.
Oh!
But it is not a crit. It still hits, but it's not a crit because of my adamantine
Oh,
armor.
yeah.
That is true.
Because of his overpowered, ridiculous armor. Perfect.
Okay, so that is 1d6 plus 2. That is 8 bludgeoning damage.
Well, it's a good thing I have that armor.
Yeah.
That would have been a legit max damage crit.
I'm looking rough.
Why do you think we're standing way back here, bro?
So he swings his mace at you once and misses. He swings at you again, gives you a nice solid knock on the side of the helmet. Do you have a helmet?
Nah.
Okay. Nice solid whack on the side of the head.
On the
On
cranium.
the dome piece. And then he's like, come on! And now it's Heki's turn.
Okay. Stop fighting now, or you'll all be killed.
Are you just yelling that?
Yes. Does it sound like anybody's going to salute that?
You don't see an immediate response.
Alright. Then I shoot the guy with the fireball.
Which one?
Firebolt.
Firebolt. Yeah, sorry. The one who I shot earlier, he's fighting Chrome.
Okay.
That's a 15.
That'll hit.
Nice. 2.
Alright. Anything else on your turn?
I get back into cover.
Okay. Oriana, your turn.
Can I do the same thing again? Not with thaumaturgy this time, but am I within 30 feet of the guy who is melee attacking Chrome?
Yes.
Okay. Is there a way that I could cast Mage Hand and, like, distract him? Like, tap him on the shoulder and distract him to give Chrome advantage?
I'll say you can attempt to. He will make a wisdom save against it. If he fails the wisdom save, Chrome will have advantage. If he does not,
Okay.
he won't.
So I cast this out, and I, like, do the thing where I, like, tap him on one shoulder and move it to the other side, and then, like, stick it in his ear.
Okay. What is your spell save DC? I think it's fair to
14.
use that in this case. So,
Yeah. I mean, if you're doing a wisdom save, that's what you would save against.
He rolled a 13 plus 0.
Ha-ha!
Stop! Quit it!
Thug number 3 is going to peek out again and take another shot at Chrome. But this time it is an 18 to hit.
18 still does not hit. Although I guess I was grabbing, because I guess I may not have the shield out, because I guess I do have the crossbow, potentially haven't dropped it yet.
So you have your axe in one hand and the crossbow in the other?
Yeah.
So that is 7 piercing damage.
Ow.
So that was Thug number 3, who's staying behind that tree. So that brings us back up to Thug number 1, who is going to continue to run away. So he now gets 40 feet away from Chrome. No, 45 feet, because he was already 15 feet. Still no crossbow, so he's basically just cowarding out at this point. So Chrome, that is you. It brings us to your turn. So you do have advantage against the guy right next to you.
Let's see. I would like to smash him over the head with the crossbow in my offhand.
Nice.
Okay, improvised
Smack.
weapon.
But I'm not proficient in improvised weapons,
Right.
so it'd be just straight strength.
You're not proficient in smashing people with big crossbows?
You didn't build your character around that very specific thing.
Useless.
You need the tavern brawler feat.
Ah. Not very many religious taverns around. Huh?
Alright, so yeah, go ahead and make an attack roll on that.
That is 12 plus 3.
That'll hit. So 1d4
Nice.
plus your strength, I think.
That is 7.
Nice.
Wait, roll your advantage in case you crit.
But yeah, good point.
Not any better, so yeah.
Dang.
7, and with that I'd say I'd probably let go of the crossbow, and is it a bonus action to don a shield?
If you can take a potion as a bonus action, I don't see why you couldn't pull out your shield as a bonus action.
Alright, so yeah, I'll whip out the shield.
So it's Chrome's turn. Brings us to the thug next to you, who is looking rough, but he's still going to stand his ground and take 2 more attacks on you. First attack does not hit. Second attack also does not hit.
Nice.
Nice.
Now that your shield is out, especially, he's finding it very tough to get through your defense. Okay, Hecky, your turn.
All right. Firebolt at the guy next to Chrome.
Okay.
And that's a 8.
Okay, yeah, so that sails past them.
Does it light the trees on fire?
You see some of the bark from one of the trees behind smolder a bit, but it's not real fire-prone stuff.
Okay, I would like to maneuver myself where I might have a better chance at hitting the number 3 guy.
Alright, so you move about 25 feet around to where he's not in full cover anymore when he ducks behind the tree.
Yeah. And then duck. Is taking cover part of it like an action?
If you move through cover versus taking cover, that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay. I intend to move through cover if possible.
Yeah, you can use your movement to take cover, but from this angle, it's going to be harder to have cover from everybody. So, are you taking cover from the guy who's been shooting?
Yes.
Okay. So when you pop out of cover, you'll have an easier line on him. But for now, you're taking cover, so you can still kind of see Chrome and the guy that's next to him. You're not in cover from them, but he has currently not been shooting people anyways. So
Right. Okay. Perfect.
all right. So Oriana, your turn.
Is there a way that I could do the same thing to see the thug number 3, but on the opposite side that Hecky went?
Yes.
Okay, I would like to do that.
Okay, so you circle around the opposite way and manage to get him to where he's only in half cover now.
Okay, and then I would like to cast Eldritch Blast. That's a 16 to hit.
That'll hit.
And a d10. Oh, that's a d8. And that's another 10. What the
Nice.
fuck? Nice.
Okay.
I'm amazing.
Wow, Yeah.
Yeah, that hits him real good.
Real good. Dun, 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 dun.
That actually brings us to that thug's turn, and he is definitely going to turn his attention towards Oriana now. Make an attack against you.
Oh, wait, I should have said I took that same, I'm doing the same thing that he is, where you, turn around and, whatcha, and then duck again. But,
That's okay, he only rolled a 12.
okay. That doesn't hit.
Yeah, so that brings us back up to the thug that is running away. And he's just gonna keep running. He's just like, fuck this noise, I'm out.
Coward!
So that makes him 75 feet away now. Okay, so that's Chrome's turn now.
All
Watch the guy who's running away have the token.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see. How far away is the running man running?
He's 75 feet from you right now.
Ah, damn it. Yeah, I'll just bring the axe down on the guy in front of me.
Okay.
That is 19 plus 5, 24.
Definitely hits.
But it's only it's a big whopping 4 slashing damage.
And you slice his neck, and he dies.
He's looking pretty roughed up.
He has a badass scar over his eye now.
Is that the end of your turn?
That'll do it.
Okay. That brings us to the thug that you just whacked. Seeing that he's not having any luck with this, he's going to chase after Hecky.
Yeah.
So you're going to get an opportunity attack against him as he runs off.
Alrighty. That is 19 to hit.
That hits.
That is 7 slashing damage.
You see him turn and look at Hecky, and he starts to run that way, and then you bring your axe down under like the back of his shoulder as he runs, and he kind of stumbles for a minute, and then seems to think twice about it and changes direction and starts running after the other fleeing thug. So he's going to get about 30 feet away towards that guy. And that brings us to Hecky.
I would like to, even if it means abandoning cover, move to where I have a full uncovered shot at baddie number 3.
Okay.
And I would like to cast Chromatic Orb, and let's do poison damage.
Okay.
So, oh yeah, I gotta do my Wild Surge die too. Ooh, which was a 2. Close. So that is 8 plus 5, 13.
That just hits.
Oh, nice.
Actually, it more than just hits, but it hits.
Okay, 3d8. 10.
10. He's looking pretty roughed up now, too. And you know what? Go ahead and give me a D100 roll.
Oh.
Yeah, because you did use Tides of Chaos earlier.
38.
1d6 flumphs. Oh, yeah. Flumphs. What the fuck is a flumph? Controlled by the DM, appear in unoccupied spaces within 60 feet of you and are frightened of you. They vanish after 1 minute. I need to look up what this thing is.
Yeah, what's a flumph?
They're floating jellyfish, and they're incredibly dumb.
Mysterious and benevolent creatures that drifted through the Underdark. Okay, so suddenly, as you cast this orb out...
Do I need to roll a d6? Do I roll or do you roll?
You can go and roll it.
Okay. 6!
Alright, so 6 of these weird jellyfish things. They kind of pop up, like, one at a time, but in quick succession. Like, and then kind of in a ring around you. And they float there, kind of confused for a second. And then all at once they turn and see you, and then scatter out into the forest.
I don't know what that was!
I said poison, not acid.
Alright, so that was Hecky's turn, and that means you get your Tides of Chaos back.
Sweet.
So, Oriana, it is your turn.
How far away is the second running guy from me?
So yeah, I'll just say he's still like 15 feet from you. Not provoking opportunity
Alright.
attacks.
I would like to cast Chill Touch. Nope, I would like to cast Eldritch Blast on him.
Okay.
3 plus 6, 9.
Not quite.
Okay, that's my whole stuff. Oh, wait, can I move after him? Can I, like, chase after him?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to do that. And since I have 30 feet, I would like to get right up on him.
Do you want to get right up on him, or do you want to like move in front of him to intercept his path?
Could I position myself to where I would get an opportunity attack once he runs by me?
If he continues on a straight path, you can. Or you can get closer to him, and then he'll like if you get within melee range of him now, then you'll definitely get an opportunity attack no matter which direction he runs.
Oh, well, let's do that.
Okay. All right. So you just kind of run up to him and are like right beside him as he's running. Okay, thug number 3 with the crossbow is going to see his 2 companions bolting and realize that he is in dire straits. And he is going to say, "Fine, take the fucking token!" And he pulls out a sack from his belt and he throws it into the woods in kind of y'all's direction, but not right to you. And then he is going to join his 2 companions with the running away.
I'll check the token.
And he's going to take... Yeah, that wasn't really an action, so he's gonna dash away. So he's gonna get 60 feet from where he was.
Dash away, dash away, dash away all.
Exactly what I was going to say.
I don't even get some of y'all's references.
It's Christmas!
Oh my god, you don't know that?
It's from Santa!
I don't think I've ever heard Santa say that.
It's the end of the night before Christmas.
Yeah. On Dasher, on Dancer, on Prancer, on Vixen, on Comet.
Oh, did y'all actually have parents that read that to you?
No, I watched the reindeer special,
The
obviously.
Claymation Christmas.
Exactly. The realm of misfit toys and all that.
We're just a couple of misfits.
The only thing I remember about that is the claymation Yeti who had a condom of cocaine burst in his rectum.
I can't... What?
It's Robot Chicken's
Oh.
parody.
I was like, that definitely did not happen.
Okay, so all 3 of them are bolting now. That would bring us back up to Thug 1, who's just so fucking far into the woods now. Like, you can't even see him at this point. Especially since he's action dashing this time, finally.
Especially since he's a little bitch.
So, he is a little bitch. He had more than half of his hit points left when he started running. But he was thoroughly intimidated by Chrome. So Chrome, that brings it to your turn, but you're not really in range of any... I mean, you're still within 30... Yeah, you're still within 30 feet
Well,
of that thug,
if they action dashed, they'd be pretty far away from me by
like
now.
60 feet away.
Yeah. Okay, so Chrome, it's your turn. You're near where the pouch landed, if you want to look into that. Otherwise...
Yeah, I think I'm going to go try to check the pouch.
Okay. Make a quick investigation check to make sure you can find it in the leaf litter and everything.
17.
Yeah, no problem. Alright, you find this pouch. You open it up, and it does indeed have a token in it along with a few gold pieces. And by a few, I mean, 15.
Thankfully, divisible by 3.
You got this far and you only have 1!
They've got more tokens!
There's no response.
I would like to shoot. How far away are they?
Well, after Chrome's turn, it is Thug number 2 who's gonna action dash and be at least 90 feet from you. And then it's your turn, Hecky. Thug 2 and Thug 3 are both roughly 90 feet from you.
Okay, I would like to shoot at Thug 2 with Firebolt.
Wait, that's the one I'm on, right?
Yeah.
He hasn't moved yet?
Oh, right, that was that one. Okay. No, yeah, you're right. So, as he runs, you'll get an opportunity attack.
Yeah, as soon as he moves away, can I use my whip to, like, crack at his ankles and potentially trip him?
Yeah, if you... Let's see. How do we do that?
Basically, it would be like because I think you can make a shove attack as an unarmed attack, so it'd be essentially similar to that. So it wouldn't necessarily do damage, but he could trip him. Try to trip him as he runs. And also, are you proficient in whips?
No, but I still have a +2 to attack. I really wanted a whip.
I'll tell you what, if you hit with your melee attack with it, I'd say you can choose to either do damage or make a strength contest to see if you can trip him with it.
Okay, so I will attack with the +2, and that's a 10.
You snap at his heels, but it doesn't manage to wrap around. Okay, so now, Hecky, these 2 things are each about 90 feet from you, and neither of them are right beside Oriana.
Okay. Do I perceive that number 2 is more damaged?
He does look more bloodied, yeah.
Okay. Then I'll shoot a fireball bolt at him. That is a 12.
That hits.
Ooh.
Nice.
2.
Alright.
Take that!
Your firebolt glances off the side of his arm and definitely burns him for a little bit, but he is still booking it. So now it's Oriana's actual turn. He dashed away from you, so you'd have to use your action to catch back up to him.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing. Like, movement and action dash.
Okay.
Same as him.
So you stay right alongside of him?
If staying alongside of him means I get another opportunity attack on his next turn, then yes.
Yeah, you would. Unless he decides to turn and fight.
Yeah.
Alright, so that was your turn, running and action running.
Yeah.
So that brings us to thug number 3, who is running away with his crossbow. He's going to use his full movement to run away, but he's going to turn and fire his crossbow to try to dissuade people from following. And he's going to shoot it at Heki, since Heki was the one with the clearest line of sight to him. So that does not hit.
Nice.
So he's at 90 feet now. And then that would bring us to thug number 1, who is just so far out into the woods, doesn't even matter. And then, Chrome, it would be your turn. You're currently standing with this pouch in your hand.
How far away is the closest one?
Both number 2 and number 3 are about 90 feet from you.
I'm gonna lay on hands on myself a little bit, get myself up to 10. I will then, after I heal myself a little bit, start kind of hobbling after them, since it seems that we're giving some chase at least.
Okay, so you move 30 feet closer, but you have used your action for this turn.
Yeah.
So that brings us to thug number 2, who is right beside Oriana, and he is going to swing twice at you to try to persuade you not to chase him. So first attack is... it was cocked, but then it fell over before I could grab it. So that is a 4 plus 4, that's not going to hit. Second attack is a 7 plus 4, so that's also not going to hit.
That does not hit.
And then he's going to keep running. So opportunity attack.
That's another 10.
You're still using the whip then?
Yeah. Or that was my idea, yeah.
Alright, so he just swings at you and kind of throws you off balance as you're trying to sprint after him, to where you can't manage to get the whip around his ankles, and he keeps running. He can't dash this time, so he makes it another 30 feet. So that's 120. Brings us to Heki.
Okay.
So, thug number 2, the one that looks more hurt, is 120 feet from you now. Wait, did you move up last time?
I wanted to. I don't know if I explicitly said it.
Okay. So then he'll be within 95 feet of you, because you have 25 movement. So one of them is within 95 feet, and then the other one that's a little bit less hurt is within 90 feet of you.
Are they within 20 feet of each other?
Yeah, why not?
I can't sleep.
Alright.
You're gonna catch me.
It's cool. How are you? Are you dead?
Not good.
They're not good either. I think we're gonna be fine.
Alright, DM, I have 9 hit points.
Okay, good to know.
Well,
Yeah.
you might be falling asleep.
Yeah, I know. This is kind of your thing. I'm about to do something really cool, and then you fucking narcolepsy me.
Okay, so here's 4, and I'll need one more. 12 plus 2, 14 plus 6, 20.
And Oriana has 9. So, Oriana and the thug who she is chasing both slump to the forest floor.
Damn it!
Thug number 3 continues to run. So, are you still giving chase?
Yes.
So you make it another 25 feet up.
And guess whose fucking turn it is?
Yeah. So Oriana sleeps peacefully on the forest floor, takes a nice little nap. So thug number 3 is going to do the same maneuver where he runs 30 feet forward and then turns and fires. And he's still going to fire at Heki. So that's going to be... Hey, he actually gets to hit something. That's 21 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
So you take... 9 piercing damage.
Ouch!
As he continues to run forward.
Forward meaning away.
Yeah. Thug number 1 is just gone. Chrome, it's your turn.
I would like to dash in close distance towards the unconscious pair,
Okay.
so I can get halfway.
Yeah. Okay, so Chrome is at 60 feet currently. So that brings us to the unconscious thug, who stays unconscious, and then Heki again.
Okay, how far away is thug number 3 then?
So you ran forward twice.
Yeah.
So you're at 60 feet with Chrome.
Did you roll Wild Surge after casting Sleep?
No, I didn't. Is it too late?
No, go ahead.
3. We're good.
Okay. So you're at 60 feet, so which one were you asking about?
Number 3, who's still running away?
Crossbolt Thug is 60 feet from you right now.
Okay. How far away is the sleeping duo?
Also 60 feet.
Okay, well, then I'll just move up 25 feet and then firebolt the running thug. It was a 9.
Okay.
So all that exciting math and numbers.
Okay, so Oriana is still asleep. Thug number 3 again. So he's going to do the same thing. He's going to run 30 more feet and then turn and take a shot. So that is... As he turns to take a shot at you, he's still running a little bit, and he trips and falls and smashes his crossbow.
Yes.
Because that's yet another one for the
Oh
monster.
my god.
So...
You need to put in a sound whenever somebody rolls a 1, like...
Alright, so he did do the movement first, so he did get his full movement away, but he is prone now. So that brings us back up essentially to Chrome, because thug number 1's just gone, so...
Alright. So I am going to close distance to the sleeping duo, and I think with regular movement plus action dash, I get just right up there with my full turn.
Yeah, you'll be at 120 feet from starting now, which is where they were. So you are now at the sleeping people.
Alright.
Are you taking any bonus actions?
I don't have any bonus actions.
Okay, then thug number 2 is still asleep. Hecky, it is your turn.
Alright.
You're currently 75 feet from the thug number 3, who until just now had a crossbow.
Okay. But is he on the ground, so will I have disadvantage?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm still going to try to...
So you're 75 feet away from him. If you cast a spell that doesn't require an attack roll, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah. You could conjure bonfire right under him.
Yeah.
So you're going to move up again?
Yeah, I'm going to move up again.
Okay. So you're at 100 feet, so now you're only 50 feet away from thug number 3.
Heck, he does have frostbite.
Oh, yeah, okay. Let's do Frostbite.
Okay.
So
what kind of save is that?
that is...
Con save, I think.
Yeah, con save, no damage.
He rolled a 10.
Nice. My spell save is 13.
So roll damage.
4.
Alright, he is still going.
Cold.
But,
He also has disadvantage on next weapon attack.
okay. So that would be Oriana, but she's asleep. So it's back to thug number 3, who's going to use half movement to stand up. No longer has a crossbow to shoot at you with, so he is going to use the rest of his movement plus his action to dash away, which would make him 45 feet further. I wasn't expecting
A chase
a
sequence.
distance chase math thing. Yeah, I'm sure this would be great podcasting. Alright, so that was his turn. Thug number 1 doesn't matter. Chrome, it's your turn again.
I would like to pick up Oriana and shake her awake.
Okay.
Wake up!
I'm awake. I didn't. Why did I fall asleep? I wasn't sleepy. Hecky.
Is that all you're doing?
I'd just say tie up and then wake up our prisoner.
But you're not giving chase anymore?
No.
Okay.
As long as we have our one guy.
Alright. So then that would be thug number 2's turn, but he's still asleep. So Hecky, it is your turn. You are 95 feet away from thug number 3 now.
Okay, I have to move up, so I'll move up 25 feet. And then I'm going to hit him again with... Actually, no, I'm going to do Firebolt. Ooh, that's a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Nice.
Okay, now a D10. 3.
Alright. Still trucking. He's got multiple scorch marks now.
I imagine you basically like throwing matches at him and like him having little burn marks on the back of his arms.
It's like
and stuff.
throwing those tiny little firecrackers. Ow! Stop it! Ah!
Okay, Oriana, it is your turn.
Aha! I am alive! I would like to use my rope from my Monster Hunters pack and tie up this guy, preferably without waking him at first.
Okay, make a sleight of hand check.
What is that? Oh, Dex. Way up here. Okay. That's 8.
Okay, he does wake up as you're tying him up, but you do have Chrome right next to you. So as he kind of comes to his senses and looks around, he's going to try to struggle out of this. He does not want to be stuck here. So he's going to stand up with half his movement You already have like some rope. No, I guess you woke him up as you were trying to like lift him off the ground to get the rope around him, so there's no rope around him yet. So yeah, he's just gonna bolt. So you'll each get an opportunity attack.
Sheesh.
And he'll only get half movement anyways.
I got a 15 with my whip to trip him.
Make an athletics check. And he will make a also athletics check.
That's a 10.
Okay. Well, he rolled a 4, so he does
Aha!
face plant right back into the ground. So that was his turn. So Chrome,
Get back
it
here.
is your turn now. Unless did you want to take an opportunity attack as well? Because you do have that option.
Oh yeah, I'll punch him in the face.
Okay.
Unarmed attack.
That is 16 to hit.
That hits.
So it's 1 plus strength, so 4 damage
He is
as he goes down.
barely holding on to consciousness now.
Stop running away!
So it's your turn now.
I would like to then, as he's down on the ground, just go full lights out and kind of kneel down as I try to punch him in the face again.
Okay. Advantage because he's prone.
Yeah. Well, it's 20, and I deal another 4 bludgeoning damage.
He is out. He had 1
Whack.
hit point left.
I was going to talk to him, and you knock him out, and now he cannot talk.
Well, we'll wake him up later.
He's unconscious. He is going through the Shadowlands at this point because you punched in his face.
So that was thug number 2, and that was Chrome's turn. So Heki, it is your turn. You are 70 feet away from thug number 3 right now.
Alright, I won't advance, but I still will shoot Firebolt at him. So that is a 13.
That'll hit.
Nice.
Roll more than a 5.
I didn't. I got a 3.
Ah!
Dang!
Alright, so you didn't advance. So is that the end of your turn? Or are you backtracking at all, or are you staying there?
No, and I just kind of yell, and if you ever come back, we'll kill ya!
Alright. Then that brings us to Oriana.
Once I hear Heki yell that, I want to... Can I see the other guy who's, like, running away?
Yeah, he's with... You and Heki are fairly close to each other at this point. The other guy is 75 feet from you.
Alright, I will cast Eldritch Blast. Ooh, that's a nat 1.
Oh.
Alright.
What he said! As I, like, fumble my Eldritch Blast and it falls on the floor.
How mean do I want to be?
Do it!
Yeah, do it.
We're playing on
Alright,
hard mode.
roll another d20.
Oh no. 10.
The Eldritch Blast that you were trying to aim at this thug breezes very close to Heki's head.
Oops. Oh, well, that's my roll. That's not
What was the modifier and everything?
+6.
Okay, Heki,
Oh, God.
you are going to take a Eldritch Blast to the back of the head.
Ouch.
Do I still roll damage?
Yes.
Ugh. That's a 9.
Oh, God.
Alright, Heki, you take 9 force damage.
So he goes, and we'll kill ya! And then he gets punched in the face by this Eldritch Blast. And then you hear our Oriana go, yeah, what he said.
Ow!
Alright. I think at this point, since you have stopped pursuing, the combat is over.
Alright.
So the 3 of you have this one thug still unconscious near you.
I would like to search his body.
Okay, make an investigation check.
14 plus 5.
Okay, you find another 15 gold.
No fancy schmancy necklaces or any extra tokens or anything?
Nope.
We only had 1 token up here.
I guess, unless that other guy was holding more.
So, I would like to hog tie this motherfucker.
Okay.
So, ankles to wrists.
If you leave someone in that position for too long, they'll die.
I just kind of shrug as I then drag him by the knot. I not so much drag, I do pick him up, but try to go back to Devon. with this guy.
Oh, I don't want to go back that far.
Devin, get over here!
How far away were we from the dock?
You chased about 120 feet into the woods, so I don't know, 200 feet now from the dock.
Okay.
Like, going directly, like, away from it, or, like, perpendicular to it?
You were still running kind of along the shoreline through the woods, so you haven't been running straight away from it, but it's partially back the way towards Devon.
Do you guys want to get out of all this green stuff?
We can, but I say we don't wake him up yet and maybe spend, I don't know, a short rest.
Wake who up?
Our prisoner.
He is unconscious, as in 0 hit points, not asleep.
Either way, he's
So
unconscious.
he's not going to wake up until
No.
we wake him up. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, presumably he would wake up eventually.
Well, let's not wake him up yet.
If we did not give him brain damage.
Let's take some time.
Devin, everybody's either dead or they ran.
What? Okay.
That doesn't sound like Devon at all. Did
It's
you
supposed to be Devon in the distance.
Listeners, the DM forgot about what Devon's voice sounds like. Yeah, so I imagine, like, we're both walking, like, Devon and us in the party are both walking towards each other, towards the dock.
Okay.
Is that right? you
Yeah,
guys?
sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it takes, you get to the docks a little bit before Devon because he was a little bit farther away, but he manages to stumble up with his clinging to consciousness form.
While we're waiting, I would like to take a short rest, like Heki suggested.
What are you waiting on?
See if a boat
Well,
shows
you
up.
said we got there before Devon.
Oh, I see. Well, it's not going to take him an hour to get there.
Well, we can chill for an hour. Like, we just had 2 big fight-to-fight battles.
Okay, you decide to set up a short camp right beside the docks in this place where you've already been ambushed once, and you had literally talked about ambushing other people.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay. All right, you sit there.
I would like, is there a prominent location where one could display? Is there like any kind of tall timbers on the pier?
Display the
To display our catch?
Yeah, there's some timbers you could probably hook him onto somehow, rope him around.
I will undo the ankles to wrists, but I would like to hang him by his ankles from the timber.
Upside down?
Yes.
Okay. And as you get to these docks, you see there's nothing too fancy about it. It's kind of like a dock stretching out into the water, and at the end, it kind of looks like one of those like shitty arcade machines that has the coin slots. There's a slot where there's a spot for 4 tokens and like a plunger to push them into the machine.
So I will take the token out of the bag. Does it match the other token that I have?
It does.
All right.
Are you doing this after a short rest, or are you short rested? I'm just telling you what it looks like.
I need a short rest.
Okay, so you take a short rest first.
So I will spend some hit dice then. Is our short rest interrupted?
It is not.
Okay. So I burned all of my hit dice, but
Me too.
I am back to full.
What time is it?
At this point, it's early-ish, mid-afternoon, probably around 2 or 3.
What? We have been very productive today. Killing people left and right.
You didn't have far to travel after the last time. You just had things to get through.
Right, but we came across a arrogant dwarf man, and we uncovered a mystery that we'll have to solve, and then we kicked 3 guys' asses, and now we are about to solve a puzzle. I do not know about you, but that is a productive day for Oriana.
All right.
It's very good. Good job,
Having
everyone.
completed our short rest, I would like to go up to our prisoner and kind of semi-gently, but not that gently, kind of slap him awake.
Okay. He opens his eyes. Shit.
Hello!
Hi. How you doing, pal?
We are the people who just kicked your ass, in case you forgot, or have brain damage.
You're some of the people who just kicked our ass.
All right. Is this the only token you have? And before you answer, think about where you're currently hanging.
You know, on ships they would hang people upside down for punishments, and really you don't last long alive like that. Maybe 2 days tops?
2 days? That sounds like torture.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, look, today we went from 4 tokens to 0 tokens. So, yes, we had more, We got to the docks with 4. There were 3 other parties waiting for us. All of them had 3 tokens. So they decided to just beat us up as a group and take 3 of our tokens so that each of them had 4 tokens. We had 1 token left. We had one last chance to get through this tournament, and then you guys showed up and took our last one.
Why would they not just take your last token? That does not, I mean, yeah, they only needed 4, but if they took it, then they would limit the other people that could come on.
Yeah, but that's not the point. The point is to get to the temple.
Whatever. Okay, they have bad strategic planning. Yeah. We will just write that off. But who were the other people who were ambushing
And
you?
what happened to them? Where'd they go?
They all went to the temple. They all had 4 tokens, so they got to the temple.
So the only way is to put your tokens into the arcade machine, and it will bring a boat, and it'll be like, bah, 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 do you win?
Yeah, until we saw you guys coming along, we had been trying to kind of con the system and use our one last token and some gold coins, and we tried to kind of carve them, mash them, hammer them down into the right shape. This thing's not that easy to fool.
Interesting. But it is not a con. You saw the other people go across the lake.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, we weren't paying real close attention. We were kind of licking our wounds when they were still here. Did I mention there were 3 fucking parties that all beat us up at once?
Yeah, what did they look like? Just for curiosity's sake.
Well, I don't know exactly who all was in what party. Let me think. He starts counting on his fingers.
That are tied up.
I mean, he can still count on his fingers.
Gotta spread them.
There were 6 people. I don't know. There was a big motherfucker, kind of like that big motherfucker. I think there was.
Was he bigger than me?
It's hard to tell from this angle. There was another tiefling. I don't know. That's all I remember.
Okay, I mean that was just out of my curiosity.
This is like really weird, by the way. Like you tying me up and keeping me for questioning and everything. Like you already got the token.
Yes.
So
the token. We thought there were more.
Yeah. Especially since it doesn't make any sense that you would be ambushing people but only have 1 token. But now, since you had your ass handed to you,
well, let me ask you a question, because it doesn't really matter at this point. How many tokens did you have before ours?
3.
God damn it! Motherfucker. See, we still had a chance. That's why we ambushed. We still had a fucking chance.
I see.
Well, thank you for the token.
Yeah, good game.
I'm going to stick 1 into the thing. The one that from their pouch. I'm going to try to stick it in the thing.
Okay.
I would like to
I
give
cut him
him
down.
a piece of candy for the token.
Okay, so Oriana cuts him down, and then he gives him a piece of candy.
Yes.
Now, what tier candy
Third
is
tier, bottom tier.
this?
Butterscotch.
Butterscotch. Candy corn.
You
Thanks.
guys, butterscotch is the
Ooh,
shit. I don't
crap.
know what y'all are smoking.
I also like butterscotch.
Yeah, so does my grandma.
I do get made fun of sometimes, because I love me some hard Werther's candies,
Yeah.
and people will make fun of me for being an old man.
Those caramel candies, those are the best.
No.
Alright, so you cut him down, give him a piece of candy. Chrome, you said you put 1 token into the slot?
Yep.
Okay, it fits. There's room for 3
I
more.
put a second token into the slot.
Okay.
I put the 3rd token into the
And
slot.
I will add
Okay.
the 4th.
Alright.
And then I will press the plunger thingy.
You push it in. The thug that was just untied kind of is like, alright, well, I'm gonna get out of here, so I really need to get back, make sure my friends are still alive.
Would you really call them your friends if they left you behind?
I mean, we all kind of ran. I'm not proud of it, but we've had a shit day. A few seconds after you push these coins into this receptacle, the water starts to bubble in front of the dock,
Cool.
and a similar size to the boat that y'all took across to this island surfaces from underneath the water. There's room for 5, maybe 6 people in it. No oars, no sails.
I'd get in.
Yeah, I get in.
I will yell for Devin to get in the goddamn boat.
Okay. Devin climbs in.
Does he still have, like, his wound is, like, open, or did we fix him in our short rest?
He's still got like the bolt.
He's not like bleeding out, but he's still wounded.
Very bloodied.
Like, the bolt is plugging the wound or something.
Yeah, that's good. Just leave it in. It's fine.
The bolt probably passed through. It didn't hit any bones or anything. So everybody gets in. The thug is still standing on the dock. Like,
I wave to him.
okay, he starts to turn and walk away.
All right, I will get in the boat
Okay.
gingerly.
After a few seconds, the boat kind of rocks a little bit and then starts to take off on its own across the lake.
Is it like a speedboat where it's like nothing and it's like, or no?
It's like when the tram starts.
Right.
No, it's a pretty smooth acceleration, and it does get to going pretty fast. It's not like bouncing on the waves going like speedboat speeds, but it's fast enough that like you'd be hard pressed to row this fast. And in the distance, you see the island in the middle of the lake slowly start to get closer as the sun passes its zenith and is starting to arc down. And because this crater is ringed with mountains, you can tell it's going to get dark somewhat early.
Okay, guys, when we make it, does that mean we win, or does that mean we need to hide in case there's other people around?
The guy said that there are 6 other people. I do not think that we can take on 6 people, but I don't know why they would make us fight.
Okay, we don't have any tokens anymore.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, we're getting to the temple. She said, get to the temple, you will be rewarded.
Okay,
We have to find M.
we do have to find him.
Okay, Chrome, I want to, this is going to be a cloak and dagger mission. So, no just coming up front and telling people, hey, do you know him? Look at this message that wants to kill us. We have to be sneaky, has to be political. What is that? Where you, like, take everything over from the inside.
Subterfuge?
Yes! Subterfuge. There we go. Has to be sneaky and no giant brusqueness.
So we have to, like, whisper, do you know who M is?
Well, no, don't do that. You know what? Y'all just forget about him, okay? I'll take care of it.
Okay.
How do we know that you're not M?
Are you M?
Yes, I'm him. You found me.
I don't believe you.
Please don't push me off of this boat. I am not him.
I grabbed Devin by the collar. Are you M?
I don't know what you mean!
Devin, we dragged your sorry ass all over Kingdom Come. You're going to find M for us.
Do you explain the note and everything to him?
There's somebody named M. He wants us to fail.
Oh, research? That's something I can do.
I know we brought him along for something.
He can't be bad at everything.
You have to be stealthy. You cannot let people know that it is us who is looking for him.
Don't worry. As the boat arrives at the island, and there's a similar dock set up on the other side, it pulls up to the docks, and observant order steward comes up and kind of lays out a plank from the dock to the boat to give you a ramp to climb out of. And
Is this a test? Are you going to, like, knock it out from under our feet?
they just kind of give a nervous laugh, like, what the fuck is this person talking about? And they reach out their hand to help you each up. As she helps each of you up, once you're all out of the boat, she says, well then, welcome to the semifinals.
God damn it.
Fucking tuning exam ass shit.
Yeah. Now we gotta fight Gara.
Tuning exams were one of the inspirations behind this whole thing.
What?
There's tuning exam, there's hunter exam, there's dark tournament.
What is that?
It's anime stuff.
Oh.
Naruto.
What were the other ones that you mentioned?
Hunter exam from Hunter x Hunter.
And then what?
The dark tournament from Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yu Yu
Okay.
Hakusho. Awesome.
Ba 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 da 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 da. Yeah da 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 da.
guys are fucking nerds.
You're playing D&D with us. What did you think
Yeah.
that we were like ruling the roost?
Yes. Y'all have fooled me thus far. I have been duped.
Yeah.
I thought it was just going to be a D&D campaign full of sports references.